Hello viewer, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Kayo Africa. In this video, I will be showing you how to contour the bodice, both on the back and on the front. Body contouring basically is done to enhance the fitting of the garment. So you might want to contour your back bodice when you are sewing any kind of clothes that has joining on the center back of the bodice. That is when you have to contour the center back of the bodice. And of course, when you're sewing your burstier, your tube tops, your corsets, your basically any outfit that is tight fitted and is shape flattering, you might also have to contour your front body. So we're going to get right into the contouring. I will start with the back bodice. And to contour the back bodice, basically you want to contour the upper neckline on the center, and on the waist you will contour from your waistline on the center back to the bust point. So I will begin by deducting 1.5 cm from my center back. So I'm just going to mark it here. That's my 1.5 cm. And then also I will take 1.5 cm on my neckline, 1.5 cm. So I'm just going to mark it a little bit. And then on that line, I will blend through. I will blend from my waist to the bust line, which is the armhole line in this case, and from my neck to the mid armhole line. So now I'm done contouring the center back, and then I will take the 1.5 cm I deducted from here. I have to return it back into my back dart, because if I don't put it back in my dart, it means my waist on the back bodice is going to be short. It's going to be less than my accurate measurement. So I'm going to replace the 1.5 cm into the dart. So in case you're wondering how we got here, probably you don't know how to sketch the basic bodice pattern, please check my video on how to draft the basic bodice. It is quite easy and simple. You would understand it almost at once. So on the upper part of your screen right now is a link that will take you to how to draft the basic bodice. You have to watch that video and understand it before understanding the process of what we are going to do in this video. So please, if you haven't watched the video, please go and watch it. So I'm going to continue to replace my 1.5 cm into my back dart. So I'm going to divide 1.5 cm into 2, which would be 0.75. So I'm going to mark 0.75 on my inside dart on the first leg, and also 0.75 inside on the other side of the dart. So now I will blend into my dart head, like so, and like so. So it means if you're making a jacket that has joining on the back, you have to contour your back. You can use this line, this contoured line, and don't forget that once you use this contoured line to cut your bodice, it means you're using this new dart line, the smaller dart line. And in cases where you have zips on the back of your bodice, maybe in your regular dress or any kind of outfit that has zip on the center back, you can also use the contoured line to get rid of your zip bulge. And remember, use the contoured darts, use the smaller darts on the back bodice. So that is all that it is for the back contouring. Now to the front contouring, which is we simply want to snatch our under bust to waistline. We want to snatch it to enhance the bust area, to accentuate the bust curve. So all you have to do is measure your shoulder to under bust length. Measure on your client your shoulder to under bust length. Please, if you do not know how to take measurements, I also have a video on that, especially how to take your under bust measurements, your bust point measurements. There are certain things that you have to do to ensure that you measure accurately. I also have a video on that. You can watch it after watching this video. So I'm going to mark my shoulder to under bust length. which is 35. I'm just going to mark 35 now. I'll just measure it straight across the front bodice. And then after that, I will measure the midway. I will measure the midway between my underbust line and my bust point line. The midway, I'll measure it on my dart leg. So the midway is 4 as I have 8 cm. So I'm going to just measure the midway here, and that's 4 cm. And also I will come down from my bust point on the mid dart. I will come down by 1.5 cm and just mark it a little bit. When I am sketching my bust, I will make sure that from that point to the 1.5 cm, I have a parallel line so that I won't have a pointed bust after sewing my garment. So that is what that works for. So now I'm going to contour my underbust. To contour your underbust, measure what you have on your underbust line from the side seam to the first dart leg. Here I have 12.5, and then take your 12.5 to begin from the second dart leg. So here I have 20 cm. I'm just going to write that down, 20 cm. Or to measure that line, you can simply just close your dart and measure what you have. But it is the same whether you fold your paper to close your dart before you measure, or you just measure from the side seam to the first dart leg, then continue your measurements from the second dart leg to the center front to know what you have on your underbust line. So here I have 20 on my underbust line. So I'm going to subtract 19 from 20. It means I have only 1 cm difference. It means my underbust right now on my pattern is 1 centimeter bigger than my accurate underbust. So what I'm going to do is remove that 1 cm to snatch my underbust. So I will divide my 1 cm into 2. 1 cm into 2. Remember, whatever you get as the difference between your pattern underbust and your accurate underbust is what you will divide into 2. In your own case, it might be 1 cm, it might be 2 cm, less or more. Just use whatever result you have from your calculation. So I will divide 1 cm into 2, which will give me 0.5 cm. So I'm just going to mark 0.5 cm on my underbust line from the dart leg, outside the dart leg. And I will also mark 0.5 cm on the second dart leg too. So now I have my guidelines to sketching my underbust contour. Here is the 1.5 cm from the bust point. Here is the midway between the bust point and the underbust line, and here is the underbust line, and these two markings are my underbust contour. So I'm just going to sketch using my markings as guideline to blend with my dart legs. So I'm going to place a curve. I'm going to place a curve from my 1.5 cm from the bust point to the midway between the bust point and the underbust line. Using my curve, you make sure it is curved up until the midway, and then from the midway you blend to your underbust contour marking. From the midway you blend to your underbust contour, and then you will blend to the dart leg. It must be blending with your dart leg. You don't want to take off from your dart, you don't want to increase your dart, and neither do you want to reduce your dart. So it must land where your dart leg is. So I'm just going to repeat the same process on the other side. I will place my curve to end on the midway between my underbust and bust point, and then I will blend from my underbust to bust point, and then I will blend from there to my underbust contour, and then from there I will blend to my waist dart. So like this, I have contoured my front bodice on the underbust to the waist. So after sewing my garments, it is going to snatch on the underbust and it will accentuate the bust area very nicely. Remember, I said you have to do this in your bustier, your tube, your corset, and basically any kind of garment that you want to flatter the contours, the shape of the body. So it means when you're making, say for instance, a shirt, or you're making a shift dress, or you're making a loose fitted garment, you really do not have to contour your bodies. So that is all that it is about contouring your bodies. If you have any question for me, ask me in the comment section. So thank you for watching this video. Please like and leave your comments. Like I said, I will be there to take your questions, and after this video I will be posting a video on how to go about dart elimination and manipulation. Please do not leave my channel without subscribing, like I always say, and don't subscribe alone. Hit the notification bell button so that you can get notified whenever I post new videos. Thank you very much. Till I see you in my next video. Bye.